making our way downtown. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. 6:30 in the morning, getting ready to get the show on the road and taking the old Ford this morning. I had 92 miles till empty 10 minutes ago when I started this thing, and I guess the AC's been running, and now I got 89 miles. What the world? All right, getting the show on the road this morning. It's Thursday. Hoping that I've got everything that I'm gonna need today. I hate switching vehicles work-wise because you always run the risk of forgetting something. Seatbelt game, first thing, check. Defrost, need that. And here we go. All right, so again, Thursday morning, 6:30 in the morning. I'm taking the Ford today because today is gonna be all about woodwork for old Joe. Oh, I was about to say. We're gonna be doing some doors and some doors. Probably 4 doors in total. Now, 3 of these doors are just light repairs. So nothing too major with any of that. The 4th door, however, is one that I've never done before, but I need to get done. And it's a glass screen door, a glass front door. And I'm not really too nervous about this. I watched the YouTube video and it seems pretty seamless. You just screw the damn thing over the brick molding or to the brick molding, and it seems pretty cut and dry like that. Oh, you know what? I've already forgot something. I forgot a level. I'm gonna have to go pick one of those up at the store. I think I got one at storage, actually. So it's all about woodwork today. We've got, I think, 3 units going today, and hopeful that today is gonna go smooth. I would end up calling my painter who quit yesterday, and I felt like I needed to do that. You guys even made comments saying, Joe, it's the right thing to do. The guy at least gave you the benefit of the doubt of finishing up the unit, and you're absolutely right about that. I had a good call with this guy. Unfortunately, you know, we knew what it was. He is absolutely burnt out on this. I'm not able to pay him the type of money that he's looking for all the time. I can pay it to him some of the time, but he's looking for $200 and $250 a day, every day. And I just can't do that. Not every day is gonna be a $200 or a $250 day. Unfortunately, there will be some days that are only, you know, 160. 8 hours times 20. It wasn't a bad call, no drama, wished him well, and told him if he ever needed to come back, you know, I would embrace him with open arms, so to speak. So, took care of that, got to the bottom of that, I should say. And something else I want to mention real quick, I keep talking about my cameraman, and, you know, hey, this video that he's working on, and, you know, it's coming soon, and it should be Friday is the day now. A couple of comments that I read in relation to the cameraman. Joe, you don't need a cameraman. This new cameraman, Jeff, will never be Cody. And if it takes him this long to edit one video, you're only gonna be uploading like once or twice a week. Let me try to address all of these things. God bless, I can't see anything. First of all, I know it does seem like it's taking forever to get this video together. To be fair, you know, we basically just hit the ground running, him and I did together. And when we did that, he was filming on his iPhone, editing on his iPhone, but would end up needing to get something better to edit on, like a freaking MacBook or an iMac desktop, which I would end up helping him to get. So he's got that. The phone was definitely not sufficient for the file size that he was putting together. I did get to see a portion of what he was working on, and the guy definitely knows his stuff. So to see what he's done on a phone, I can only imagine what he's gonna do on a desktop. But it's getting all of these kinks worked out, which is a big part of why it's taken so long to get this first initial video up. And I'm hopeful that you guys are gonna be impressed by what this guy puts together. I'm already impressed. So I think that you will be as well. I definitely want to improve the quality of videos here on Joe Does Stuff and also on After Prison Show if I can ever get back over there. With the help of a cameraman, I'm hopeful that I can. Ooh, 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 boy, you about hit him. Boy, you about hit that car. If you didn't hit him. Woo, woo, boy, he was so close to that car. I know he's shitting a brick. I'm just asking you guys to be patient with what's coming because I truly feel like what's coming is going to be worth the wait. And in relation to the comments about, you know, Joe, you don't need a cameraman, or this guy, Jeff, he'll never be Cody. I understand your apprehensions about this. But give the guy a chance is what I'm asking. You know, imagine being this guy working hard on this video and reading comments saying, Jeff, he'll never be Cody, or, you know, that we don't even need him. We want him. I want him to be a part of this. And like I said, I'm just asking for you guys to be patient and to be open-minded about the situation. All right, so anyways, enough about all of that. Like I've said for a third time Thursday morning, traffic is pretty prevalent first thing this morning. I'm thinking I need to hit Lowe's first thing this morning, grab this glass door, grab a little more casing for these door repairs, maybe another strip or two, and then see what we're up against for the day. So that sounds like it's about to be the plan. Let's put this plan in motion. Good morning to y'all. We're sitting in traffic going nowhere fast. Let's hope that we get where we're trying to go sooner than later and get this day underway. All right, getting ready to be leaving from Lowe's and getting ready to show you that Lowe's haul real quick. We got the 2 pieces of 2 1/4 casing right here. We got the Larson's America's #1 selling storm door right here with the easy hang installation. Just need a couple of tools. There they go right there. And then we also got nice little level, nice little drill bit set, nice little, whatever you call these things. What are these things called? Chisel set. Need that. A couple of more knives. Never can have enough of those. And we've got the hardware for the Larson door. We got the quick fit handle set with the brushed nickel. Complete your look. Lowe's, where's my sponsor at? All right, let's get this stuff loaded up some kind of a way. How are we gonna get this up in here and not break it? Let's get this up in the truck, figure it out, and carry on with the day. Whoo, shoot. Hey, that was tough right there. What is going on? Whew, damn, that was tough right there. All right, got the door loaded up, got the casing loaded up, got spray, got a spray in the back of the truck. It's a pain in the ass in the back of the truck is what it is right now, but it's loaded up, and guess what we're getting ready to be doing? Take a guess, wild guess. We're leaving from Lowe's. That's right, folks. We got our storm door, we've got our casing, and we should have everything that we need to go do 4 door repairs today. Got to be very careful the way that I'm transporting this door right now. Don't want to damage it at all. I think I'm actually going to go drop it off first thing at the storage unit just to protect it. Yeah, that's probably what I'm getting ready to go do. And then we will go to some other units where we've got to load some things out and just take it slow this morning. We got a lot to do and only about 8 or 10 hours to get it all done. So the important thing is we just spent 400 and how much did we spend? $452.54 in Lowe's. The door installation, I'm only charging $500 in total for, but I got me some nice little tools. Every time that I do a job, I like to acquire a tool or two, or a bit set, or just some kind of a little gift for myself. And I know what you're thinking, damn Joe, you're only about to make $50 off that door install. You got to imagine I got 4 doors to do today though. All of them are $200 a piece. 200, 200, 200, that's 600 right there, plus the 500 for the storm door install. Yeah, man, hey, that's $1,100. So if I spent $454 or $452.54, I'll see a decent little profit from all of that. I'm gonna have my new guy, my Hispanic fella, we're gonna call him Eli because, well, that's what his name is. That way I don't have to keep calling him the Hispanic fella. But I'm gonna have Eli helping me today. Yesterday, I got a chance to work alongside him and see him in action with a little bit of drywall work. And he is fast as fuck, y'all. I'm fast as boy. Yeah, he's fast. And I like that. And he says he knows how to do doors as well. So I'm gonna bring him along for this, just to have, you know, an additional hand, help it go just even a little bit faster. But all in all, this should be a relatively quick thing doing all 4 of these doors. Take a shot for every time Joe says doors. Yeah, I know. All right, so we'll go drop off the storm door at storage. I really don't want to have to do that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should go drop it off at the box truck instead. That's probably the smarter move. Go drop the storm door off at the box truck, grab the nail gun from there. I did get a chance to get in contact with my guy John, my mechanic, and he's gonna come take a look at the box truck on Sunday. I told him all about everything that was going on with it. I didn't realize he is back now from Alaska, but he is. And yeah, he's gonna come help me get this box truck squared away. So, hell yeah. All right, let's go drop off the storm door and then make our way downtown. Making our way downtown, dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Oh, shoot. Well, I gotta be honest with you, this sucks. So I'm up in the box truck right now, and I don't have the frickin' key for the box truck. Not that I need it today, but I don't got it. If I did, I'd be screwed. But I needed to come in here and grab this nail gun out of the back of here, and a couple of these nails. Go ahead and grab those right there. Put those in the old pockaroo. And I'm trying to get the door in here. So let me show y'all what I'm up against trying to get in and out of here. Sticky vines and some more shit, probably poison ivy. God bless it, boy. Hey. Hey, oh shoot. Yeah, that ain't easy right there. It's like a hidden cave is what it is. Anyways, let me show y'all how bad she's leaking. Not even running. You can see, hey, that's fresh. That's super fresh. And that's a decent little puddle right there too. So, hopefully I'm gonna have my guy John out here this weekend and he can get that situation resolved, which I think that he can. I think it just needs to be tightened up. The fuel filter does. And I don't know if that thing can come loose. I think that's what happened. But regardless, I need to try to get this door in the back of that van some kind of a way. Hey, you ever tried to take a storm door through the forest? That's what I just did right there. And that wasn't easy at all. But the good news is the storm door is in the box truck. The box truck is closer than the storage facility is. And at the very least, I don't got to go as far to grab the the storm door when it's time to go do that install. Now, the good news is that when it comes to these other 3 doors, they're really close to one of the units that we're going to be working on today. So at least there's that. Now the storm door is way out there. That's gonna be the last thing that we do today. But we need to get on that like quick. All right, let's go load out some units and get this day rocking and rolling. 7:30 in the morning. I got to get ready to start texting people and telling them where they need to be at for the day. So let's get ready to do that. What? 45-202. There's no way. No way. Knock, knock. All right, up in a unit. Ooh, look at that sticky stuff there, boy. That shit just don't even want to come off at all. Anybody up in here? Sure smells like somebody's up in here. Whoo, boy, yeah, this is gonna be a fun unit right here. Oh, all sorts of goodies to deal with. Yes, lots to contend with. Fun stuff. All right. Anyways, just getting up into the first unit for the day, and power is on. AC is working. It smells like straight marijuana up in this unit. And this is a 2-bedroom, pretty standard size 2-bedroom for this property. And by standard, I mean, you know, pretty freaking large. Here's one room right here. Nice little closet size right there. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You got a freaking hallway right here we got to contend with. Decent sized bay. Joe, what's going on this morning? How you doing, man? Trying to maintain. Definitely trying to maintain. Yeah, decent sized bathroom and decent sized living room. Is the carpet going in here? That would be the question. That shit looks like it might be. But before we even get to that, we got to get to making some repairs on the walls. Decent sized kitchen. Decent little repair work needs to be done right there. I'm gonna definitely charge them for some repair work in this unit. And I know they ain't gonna like that. Another hallway, and then another bedroom. And I gotta imagine this carpet is going. I would hope that it is. I don't think you guys can see it on the video, but it is really yellow. So I'm just looking for any sign that it's going. And there it is, right there. That's the sign, folks. That shit going. Tell me that carpet's staying. Hopefully it's going, right? Plenty of little pinholes all up in the wall. Yeah, man, hey, they all up in the wall. Looked like they couldn't figure out where they wanted to tack that little 4x6 shot that Joe was selling up in the penitentiary. But, you know, anyways, we're here. We're gonna try to get some painters over here. I've talked to my guy, Eli. Eli's on his way. Hopefully everybody else will be as well. So let me try to get some confirmation on that. Top of the morning, Friday morning, and getting ready to get the show on the road. Up in the Fordaroo again. And I've basically moved almost everything from the van over to the Ford. I needed it for doors for yesterday. The Ford, that is. But now I'm just taking it, one, because I've got most everything still loaded in here, and two, man, this damn thing's got AC and the van don't, and yesterday it was a scorcher. So let me share with you guys a little bit from yesterday, because I didn't really film much else from yesterday, and not really sure where I left off at. I know I left off talking about the potential of going and doing doors. I would have my cameraman yesterday. He's almost done with the video. It's Friday as I'm filming this, 6:51 in the morning, definitely a late start. And that video that he's working on should be ready to rock and roll today. He has put his foot in the ass of this editing, and I'm telling you, he's got this vlog almost looking like a rap music video. The shit looks good. Might be a little bit of overkill, which I've told him, but still, I welcome the extra effort that he put into all of this crazy editing, because it showcases not only to me, but also to all of you who see the video, just what this guy is capable of, and just how much of an asset he really is gonna be. I thought about it last night, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, I can get back to filming videos for After Prison Show now because this guy can edit them. I don't have to think about editing videos. And that's exactly what I was looking for. Also, a cameraman as well. But anyways, yesterday, where do I even begin? So I would go do the first set of door repairs, which was 3 doors in total. I got all 3 of those door repairs completed, and you know, on a scale of a 1 to 10, how they turned out about a 6.5, 7. I think I'm being a little biased and giving myself just a little bit of extra credit, but they came out well enough. I don't even want to say like passable. They came out well enough. They came out the way that they needed to be. They obviously don't look as good as they would have looked after paint. I don't have any pictures after paint, because by the time I got the wood repairs done and I was like, hey, I need some paint, they were like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, we'll get it painted. So cool deal there. So that was the first 3 door repairs out in the blistering sun. They all took longer than I anticipated them to take. The last set of door repairs was in a Hispanic household, and you know what? They were the only ones who offered me any water. So a very special shout out to those kind folks, and thank you so much for that water, because it was hot as shit while I was doing all of that work. After I got those 3 sets of door repairs done, there was the storm door that was left. Now by this point, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon by the time I'm wrapping up the door work. I was definitely like, oh man, I'm about to put this storm door off for tomorrow. But then, just a short while later, I thought to myself, I was like, well, because it's so far out there where this door repair needs to take place, or where the storm door install needs to take place at, I might as well at least take the storm door out there. That was the reason why I had the Ford, and I was thinking to myself that I wasn't gonna have it today, but I do. So I load up the storm door from the forest where the box truck is sitting at, and we head off to Never Never Land, where the storm door install has to take place at. By the time I get out there, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, let's go ahead and install this thing. Let's see how hard this is gonna be. And to be honest, it was easy as shit. I have absolutely zero footage, pictures, or anything from this storm door install. The damn thing came out perfect. The only issues that I ran into with it were the War 1, look at me, War 1, the little doohickey that slows the door down as it's closing, whatever that thing is called, the spring-loaded contraption. You can adjust that for speed, how fast or how slow you want that door to close. Well, I was having issues getting the door to close all the way. I would finally be able to get the door to close all the way. So I did that. And then there's a latch that you have to put on, a strike plate you have to put on opposite side of where the latch is at. And as I was putting that on, it's really hard to see where the latch actually hits at. And I was running into all sorts of issues with that. But those were really my main 2 issues. Other than that, storm door, pretty easy to install. So that's everything. Joe talks about stuff. Again, it's Friday morning. I'm on my way to go check paint at the storage unit. I need to see what kind of paint that I have, because I need a ton of paint. We've got 4 units on the schedule for today, a drywall repair job that we could potentially put on the schedule for today, a ceiling to paint at one of the properties where we have 2 units going, another job to go quote, which I haven't even quoted the first job, which was the hallways, which was the office and that gym. I guess I'll do that over this weekend. And then we've got 2 additional units that I was gonna put on for the weekend But I'm thinking I might try to get at least one of those units going today, and then only one of them going over the weekend. Now here's the crazy thing, I gotta order paint this morning. I'm gonna have to spend at least $700-800 in paint. At least that. It might even be $1,000 worth of paint. I hate spending that kind of money, especially considering I got almost $40,000 outstanding. I need some checks. And they sure are slow to pay. Oh well, that's everything for this morning. Hey look, let's get where we gotta go, do what we gotta do, see who we gotta see, and make happen all that we gotta make happen. Good morning to y'all, Friday morning. Every day in my world feels like a Monday. Let's get it. All right, getting up into one of the first units for today, and this wasn't gonna be a first unit for today, this was gonna be a weekend unit. But because one of our units for today already doesn't have power, hey, we're up in here. Look at this concrete floor that's all jacked up a little bit. I wonder if the carpet's staying. Oh, we know it's not. It's already gone. Anyways, look at these countertops with this laminate over top of them. This is like some peel and stick shit. That's gonna be fun to get off. That's not our wheelhouse. And in this unit, it's a 2-bedroom vaulted unit. Ceilings look like they're in pretty good shape, but we're gonna blast them out anyways. Walls, well, this unit definitely needs some love, as has been told to me by maintenance. Good news is up in the skylights looks pristine, so we ain't gotta worry about nothing up there. And then we go into this back room, and we've got a little bit of a surprise in here. I don't know what you got going on right here. It's a projection screen. And not really sure what to make of that, what they were doing. Maybe they had an office set up in here. Maybe they were trying to use it as some type of a green screen. Who the hell knows? That's all dust right there. And yeah, a bunch of ugly shit on the walls here. Trim looks like shit. Definitely is gonna take a little bit of work to get this unit right, but it's nothing but to do it. So let's see where else we're gonna end up and who we're gonna end up with. $9:23 in the morning, and not enough time in the day, that's for damn sure. All right, I'm leaving from one property after having my truck super slam loaded with more paint and ladders and drywall to shake a stick at. Unloaded some of that, and now I'm getting ready to go unload the majority of this at a property where I'm not gonna be able to get this stuff out until Monday, which that's gonna be a big old pain in the butt, but oh well. All right, like I said, not enough time in the day to get shit done. It's 9:30 in the morning and I'm still trying to get set up for the day. And going to this next spot, this next property, that's gonna be a good 30 minutes away. So it'll be 10 o'clock by the time I get out there. And there's plenty of shit that needs to happen out there. A ceiling needs to get painted. A job needs to get looked at. And 2 units need to get painted. I'm gonna have 2 painters going out there, one of which doesn't drive. Oh God, it's gonna be delectable to say the least. But on the positive side, we've got so much work, we're busy. Enough work to keep us busy, to keep us going, to keep all of my painters going. And even when things arise, like issues, we're able to throw things into the mix to take place of those issues. And what I mean by that is we had a unit this morning that was supposed to go, no power, of course, and we had units that we were able to put in place of that unit that didn't have power. So things are going well. If I can get out to this property and get done what I got to get done out here, I'm going to be ahead of the 8 ball. That'll be good, because right now I'm behind it. And I'll tell you what, I am so glad that I went and I did that storm door yesterday, because if I didn't, boy, I would be stressing it today. There's just no way I'd be able to get to it today. Not with all this other stuff that needs to get addressed. We've got a couple of drywall jobs, another drywall job that just popped up. So that makes 3 drywall jobs total right this second. And we're not gonna get to all 3 of them today. If we can get 2 of them, I'd be happy. But here's the kicker. We ain't got enough drywall, not by a long shot. So we'll have to get some of that too. Anyways, I don't want to talk you guys to death up in the truck. It's not just Joe talks about stuff, it's Joe does stuff. And right now we're doing stuff trying to get all of this squared away, ready to go. I had a conversation with my my cameraman this morning, and we were talking about the video, and as much work as he's been trying to put into this video, he's come to the realization that it might be a little bit of overkill. I think I've already told you guys about that. So now he's just gonna edit it the way that I edit. There will be that initial intro, basically, which is just gonna really show you guys what this guy's capable of. And, you know, when it comes to projects for After Prison Show, big projects that hopefully we're able to do together, that type of editing will be more well suited for things like that. But here, I don't want to be doing too much. You know, I don't want to change it if it ain't broken, so to speak. So let's continue on with today and hope that by the end of it, we've gotten done all of these things that currently lie ahead of us. Keep clean. Yeah, that's ironic considering this unit is not that at all. Look at this place, man. We got shit everywhere. All sorts of stuff left over in this unit. And this is one of 2 that we've got going at this property today for paint. AC has been running in this unit and all of the windows were open, and my God, was that AC sweating. Yeah, it was. But AC is working in here. So I've closed all the windows and I'm trying to let this place cool down. I'm hoping that it will cool down. Maybe the windows were open because the AC wasn't working. Not necessarily sure. Not sure what happened in this place, but something did. Something certainly happened in here. And right now, I'm just looking it over and gonna find out if I've got my painters. What is that? Looks like a rolled up $1 bill right there. Ew, look at that big old hair right there. Yikes, that's nasty. What is that? Oh. It's a crayon tube. Yeah, so this is our unit. Like I said, one of 2 that we've got to do for today. And this one's ready to go. So let's hope that the other one is ready to go as well. Damn, there's a nice little cooler up there. Shit, that's all right. Let's hope the other one's ready to go as well. And we'll get ready to make it happen. So there's 2 units to do over here and there's a ceiling to get painted. Let me touch base with the maintenance man, find out what's going on, and get with y'all shortly. All right, up inside of an occupied unit right here, and look at this beautiful drywall work. This shit make me jealous. This made my drywall work look like my drywall work ain't even all that good, but this is nice. Can't even imagine what they charged for this. Hopefully they charged a lot. And they used the purple board up here, which is the mold resistant and usually used in your wet areas. But they got it on a living room ceiling. How about that? All right, cool deal. So there's a big old couch in here. We're getting ready to do this painting and everything is dropped. Ready to rock and roll.
Where is the video man? He's not coming today?
No, the video man is busy editing video. All right. Shout out to my buddy Eli. So here's what we're up against right here, folks. I know this looks ugly, but let me tell you something. This is a hell of a lot better than what the hell we were just up against. And what we were just up against is right here. So here's a picture of what we were up against. And again, here is how we're starting. I know it looks crazy. My gappage God. Watch what we're about to do here. And we're about to get a little of that swirl action going as well. Starting to come together.
What?
Keep trying to show it to you
Oh.
when it looks crazy. But trust me when I tell you, it's gonna come together looking really good. All right, anyways, hey, while we're working on all of that, I figured, why don't I share with y'all something of interest? And that is the fact that we are over at the sister property of a property that we have just began painting for yet again. It may look almost identical to properties and units you've seen us do in the past. Now, the reason this is important is because this is a property that I'm trying to get for us to be painting. And I want to just walk through this unit real quick and see what we can see in terms of quality of painting. And the reason why I want this property is because it's all one color. They don't do any color changes over at this property. These are easy units to paint. And man, do I want them. But anyways, as we're looking at this unit, trying to see what the quality of work is, I'll start with the bath. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Gosh, somebody covered in drywall stuff. Let's look at this door real quick. And this door, you may notice that little splotchiness right there. Looks like we touched up a door. Didn't paint that, no worries whatsoever. But here's the deal. We may see a couple of blemishes in these units, but the real thing to think about here is, well, what are they even paying to get painting done here? That's a pretty interesting point to mention initially. But overall, this unit doesn't look bad. There's only like two little things that I saw in here that really jumped off the page at me. One of which being that bathroom door that I just showed you. And then the other just being a little blemish on the wall that could have came after painting. So I'm not gonna sit here and nickel and dime and critique the shit out of their painting work in this unit. Because again, they're probably getting exactly what they're paying for. And knowing the track record with the guy who's running all of this out here and how he wants this shit done for the cheapest possible price. And I've given him a price for this property, which I don't feel like is a number he likes. So I doubt that I'll get this property. I got to imagine what the competition is painting this for is probably pretty cheap. Anyways, you've seen that repair that we're working on right there. I know it looks crazy right this second. It certainly started off looking a hell of a lot more crazy than that. And I'm telling you, by the time it's said and done, and it's going to be said and done in just a couple of minutes, it's going to look a hell of a lot better. You might be wondering, Joe, what the hell are you doing? You're just sitting here filming and letting your man do all the work. Well, it is good to have some help to be able to do these drywall repairs. This is actually the second drywall repair that we've done for today. Here's a picture of the first one. I wasn't able to get any filming of that first one because it was an occupied unit. This is a unit that somebody's going to be soon moving into. And overall, It's a really nice looking unit. It's huge. Big old 3-bedroom. And yeah. So anyways, I'll share with you when we get this repair done and see how it comes out looking.
I don't know. I mean,
I appreciate the help.
you take everything personal. You
You
need
take it
me?
personal. I just asked you a question.
No, because I'm trying to help you.
I appreciate it. Are you acting like that because the boss is here?
Damn, look at putting a man on the spot. All right, well, I know this video doesn't do justice to the way that this unit looks right now, but this unit looks really good right now. This is the after. The before, we had marks all on the wall. We had the projector screen right here. Trim looks sharp. Window sills look sharp. We're even putting outlet plate covers back on because that's what we do. And look at them lines. Everything looks beautiful. The way that it should be. You've seen what the competition can come in here and do, but you know what we can come in here and do. We're gonna give you what you pay for, and if you pay the price, hey, you won't have to do the shit twice. Damn, if you pay the price, you won't have to do the shit twice. That ought to be our slogan. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, the day is done, and what a day it is. 4:53 in the afternoon, and ready to go home and try to enjoy this weekend. I'm gonna be working a little bit tomorrow, just loading in a unit, because we do have one unit that is gonna end up going this weekend. But in terms of things, man, we rock and rolled today. We had 5 units that we did, 2 drywall repair jobs, a ceiling that we painted as well. It was a productive, good day. There was a 3rd drywall repair job, kind of a big job that we never got a chance to go check out or even, do, but we'll just have to keep that one for next week. We were able to knock out a couple of units that we thought we were gonna have to do over the weekend. And in terms of that final drywall repair job, here's how it turned out, a couple of pictures of it. And I don't know if pictures really do justice to how this thing ended up looking. I guess it ended up looking a fair amount better than how it looked initially. That texture, that swirl pattern that we ended up putting up there was a little thick, but it's kind of what we had to do because there were still a couple of humps in that repair. Just wasn't much that we could do working with what was already there in terms of support to tie into. We would take out the original repair that was done and redo it, even adding more support to tie into, but really just where that repair was located at, it was just in a bad spot that didn't make things very easy. I'm not trying to make any excuses for it. Scale of A through F, I give that a good B-. Ultimately, you want it to be better than that, but hey, sometimes you got to do and work with and end up with what you get. So let's talk about the cameraman and the video. Where is this video at from this new cameraman? Well, we were hopeful to have it released for Friday. Not sure if you guys are seeing this Friday night or if you're seeing this on Saturday, but we were hopeful to have it released on Friday, and now we're hopeful to have it released on either Saturday or Sunday. Ran into quite a bit of kinks with editing software and just him trying to learn and work with what he's got. But the fact of the matter is that video should be out this weekend. I'm very excited to see it and very hopeful that this is the beginning of, you know, some great work that can be had between this cameraman and I for not only Joe Does Stuff, but also for After Prison Show as well. Only time will tell. And hopefully what time does tell is a tale of an awesome beginning where we're able to do so much more video-wise because of the help of this guy. So, that's all that. That's all I got. Like I said, it was a pretty productive day. Very happy with the way that things turned out. I'll be excited to see the bottom line for today. At least on paper, it should look pretty good. But ultimately, as I get ready to wrap this up, I really got to be bringing some checks in. Because right now, I am hemorrhaging way more than I'm bringing out. I'm hemorrhaging way more money on a daily basis than I'm bringing in, I mean. What did I say, bringing out? I need to get some checks in. I've got close to about $40,000 outstanding, and it's starting to mount. But hopefully sooner than later these checks do start rolling. It would be nice to get a hefty batch of checks. But like with everything else, only time will tell. Folks, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to rock with me on this. We did a lot in this video. Doors and more. Repairs. Well, I can't think of anything that rhymes with repairs. And tears. I don't know. We were on a tear today, that's for sure. Productive week overall. Happy with where things stand. Even more work for this upcoming week. And hopeful that my team, with the acquisition of 2 new people, continues to pan out the way that it has. So with that, I'll wrap this up. Thank you for taking the time. I hope this was a video you guys enjoyed. If it was, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you thought about this. And until next time, take care.